A girl stumbled upon a magical treasure pot. She placed a set of keys inside, and the next moment, it transformed into 10 sets. Realizing this was the key to her fortune, she immediately went to a jewelry store, intending to have some valuable jewelry made. However, she only had $1,000 left, while the cheapest bracelets cost $1,300, so she had to haggle with the shopkeeper. She offered $1,000 for one bracelet, and surprisingly, the shopkeeper agreed. The girl then went to a secluded spot and placed the bracelet in the magical treasure pot. The next moment, the pot produced 10 identical bracelets. The girl immediately went to another jewelry store, determined to sell all the bracelets. After appraising them, the shopkeeper bought them for $8,000. To increase her wealth, the girl went to a goldsmith and used all her savings to buy a gold ingot. But when she placed the ingot in the magical treasure pot, it suddenly vanished, and the next moment, the pot expanded. The girl quickly pulled out a box of tissues to try. Unexpectedly, the pot's size had improved from 10 to 20 times its original size. Now the money she could earn had doubled, but she realized she had spent it all and had nothing left to buy to make more copies. While she was lost in her worries, a wealthy elderly woman was arguing over a precious necklace for her granddaughters. The girl stepped forward, saying she could make an exact replica, but the elderly woman didn't believe her because the necklace was a one-of-a-kind, custom-made piece. However, with the girl's persistence, the woman reluctantly gave her the necklace. The girl then went to another empty space and immediately began making copies using the magic treasure pot. When the woman saw the two identical necklaces, she was stunned. She immediately gave the girl $200,000 as a reward. The girl then returned to the jewelry store and sold the remaining 19 necklaces. In an instant, the girl had made millions of dollars. At that moment, her ex-boyfriend arrived at the jewelry store. He immediately mocked her ignorance of the world and deliberately bought an expensive bracelet to show off. The woman immediately bet him that if she could bring him a similar bracelet, he would buy each one for 10 times its price. Her ex-boyfriend scornfully accepted the bet. The woman picked up the bracelet and placed it in the magic treasure pot in her purse. Moments later, she took out two bracelets. Upon inspection, they were found to be identical. Everyone was shocked.